That's crazy because I was just singing Fetty Wap 1738, and that's how much time left is on this. So I think I'm gonna have to do 1737. But that's crazy. Anyways, the life that we're living, karmics feel dumb for assuming or making plans on emotions, over exaggerating behind divine masculine. They feel like without him, they wouldn't be able to, or with this masculine, for him taking care of her and all that stuff like that. But the only thing is, like, I don't want to sit in the house by myself while you at work all day, because you be at work for I don't know how long. But it's like, I don't want you being outside because I don't want nobody saying that they saw my female doing anything. And on top of that, you're pregnant, this and the third. Blah, blah, blah. Allow him to have sides. Don't have limits to what you allow a partner, only shows how much you care, and it might mean that you're doing the same thing or feel bad about what you did and feel like you got away with. Um, so the only reason why it would be allowed for your partner to go out, like if you and, okay, so you and your boyfriend, and then you allow him to have side chicks, that either means you slept with something like it. And if your boyfriend has a twin and you slept with his twin and got pregnant, because I keep hearing you better say that's my brother's baby. But when I suspected that my second born was the masculine's, which he's not, um, that's what I would hear, that you better say that's my brother baby. So I felt like that was the masculine telling me to say that it's his brother baby. And it's like, I don't even mess with your brother. I've never been with your brother. I never had sex with your brother. I've never done anything with your brother. So why would I say that it's his baby? So that could have been the BM number two getting pregnant by the twin and claiming that it was divine masculines, because she don't want him to know that she had, allegedly speaking, I'm not saying that this really happened. And the masculine could possibly know that she had sex with his twin, and with the DNA test, now you want child support for your brother because y'all twin. And it's like, yeah, it's already hard enough for one of the brothers. It's already hard enough for the twin to get a job and stuff. So being on child support will only mean that he's in jail. And I heard, well, at least you will have a place to stay. You won't be out here homeless and stuff. But he's saying like, well, who want to be in jail? Like, at least I got freedom to move around and do what I want to do. So divine masculine wanted to see how far she was gonna go, and then because because he's non-confrontational, he just lets it happen and deals with it instead of sticking up for himself and saying like, no, I'm not gonna tolerate that. It's over with. I'm out of here. But apologize for slandering your character. A chance to live stress-free. Provide a better situation for you and your kids. Um. And the only reason why they want to apologize is because they know the union is happening anyway. If they could continue confusing and manipulating, that's what they would do, and they would have fun with it and not be apologetic about it. But now that they know that things are out of their hands, they don't have a choice no more. They're worried because now they're trapped in a mental cycle, playing like nothing's wrong. But the longer they deny, the more stress. Yeah, the more stress that they're gonna be under. So they could be getting downloads about, oh yeah, this is gonna happen to you, and they're gonna say like, oh, I bet it's that girl trying to put some black magic on me and blah blah blah. They can't pretend no longer because now they have mouths to feed, so they can't pretend like, oh, I don't do that. So they're gonna say like, the only reason why I'm doing this is because I got the idea from divine feminine to do this, and I have to do it so that I could feed my kids and all that stuff like that, blah blah. I gotta do this so I could pay my rent. I gotta do this. No, Shirley, that's just something that you already used to do before divine masculine. Now you gotta go back to doing it. What the hell? Anything to not go back to the streets, but now you got kids that you got to take to the streets with you. It took him time to figure out who was really draining him of his energy. And once he figured that out, then he started doing his research, putting it to the test because he wanted to make sure that he wasn't, prejudging, misjudging all this stuff. So he had to put it to the test and rest and procrastinate because he needed to figure out real life situations like a job or trying to apply for housing or something like that. But now we got the Four of Wands. That although he promised this karmic, like the white picket fence and being married and kids, he don't feel that way no more. And it's like, I'm sorry that all of this happened, but you the one chose to keep the kids. I know that's what it was, but we should have took more precaution. We should have used birth control or something like that if that was the case. So now he feels like it's too stressful over there with the karmic. What is this? Six of Swords. He feels too stressful over there with the karmic, and he feels like he needs like a break. He needs a breather, a breath of fresh air. It's just too much being with this karmic. He rather, you know. And he's just beating himself up because he didn't see it when it was right there in front of his face. And while he was in that low vibration, the karmics took advantage of him because he was worried that things weren't, yeah. He thought, I don't know. It's like when you, everything has to be in order for him to be able to operate. So when he had an idea of how he was going to approach divine feminine and all this stuff like this, divine feminine decided to walk away. I gotta go!